Hello students, welcome. Today we'll be talking about the global conflict between Russia and Ukraine. These countries have been at war with each other for 2 years now, but there's been a long-standing feud between the two countries for around 20 years. Russia has always believed Ukraine is a part of their homeland, which is why they want to take Ukraine back. Power and backing from global powers to help them win this war and protect their country. That is why we'll be talking about Zelensky's speech to Congress in December of 2022. Zelenskyy went to the United States Congress to go speak to the president and to ask for more aid and backing, as well as military power and health resources for the people of Ukraine. The exigence of this speech was for Zelenskyy to get more financial aid, to get more ammunition, weapons, missiles, such, and also to bring light of the terrible atrocities Russia is committing in the war, and to show that Russia needs to be stopped, and not only sanctions can help. They need to be pushed out of Ukraine and for this war to end, which is why Zelenskyy went to go speak to Congress. Moreover, the main audience he focused on for this speech was, one, Congress and the people in the Senate at the time, and two, he also was speaking to the people of the United States, and for them to see just how much of an issue this was for their country, and for the people of the United States to rally behind the country of Ukraine and to support them the best that they can. As for a brief update and historical implications for the speech and the war itself, a brief update on the war is that the United States, since Paul McCarthy, the Speaker of the House, has been ousted, there has been a bill by Biden's administration that has been left in limbo. They were going to give $24 billion in aid to Ukraine, but so far that funding has ceased and has not resumed because the package has yet to be passed. So right now there is no aid going to Ukraine, and the main focus is on Israel and the war in Gaza. However, for historical implications, this speech was powerful and a focused speech directed towards the people of the United States. Not only is the exigence and audience important of this speech, but the constraints play a big part of the speech as well. Some of the constraints within this speech are, one, perhaps a language barrier. Since he is speaking in English that isn't his native language, and he isn't necessarily fluent in English, he does speak it well, but there are still some dynamics that are missing. Number two would be a limited amount of money or financial aid he can ask for from the United States government. He won't be able to have an endless supply of military aid or financial aid or health as well. So there's a limited supply that he can receive from the United States government. Another constraint of this speech would be perhaps it's only being broadcasted in the United States. It's not being broadcasted throughout the whole world to where everyone can see the stuff he's saying and stuff like that. And another constraint would be that Russia has very limited media access. So people within the country, whether if they show or see this speech, and it can give them a new sort of insight onto the war or perhaps the stuff going on in Ukraine, it would be shot down and they wouldn't be able to access that media. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Like and subscribe.